What's up, everyone? I'm Virginie from Better Music, and this is my podcast, Better Minds. On this podcast, we will have conversations about life, health, struggles, and music. I hope this place will make you feel loved and safe, and I really hope this place will make you feel like you can fully be yourself. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for joining me for this new episode. Today we talk about anxiety. I briefly talked about it in some episodes, but I decided to have a full episode on this topic. I've been suffering from anxiety my whole life, but I recently realized that it was time for me to face anxiety and try to fix it, or at least make it easier for me to live with. So it's been very interesting to talk about it with Theresa Rex. This was a vulnerable and honest conversation, and I hope you like it. Thank you so much for being here. So how are you? How's your anxiety today?
It's fine today. How is yours, if you have any?
I'm the queen of anxiety.
Oh, really? Me too.
Oh my God. I think we have so much to talk about. Today I'm feeling okay.
That's good.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna take some time today to take care of myself, have this conversation with you,
Mm,
and yeah.
that's
So,
important.
yeah. Maybe we can try to define what anxiety is.
Mm,
I have a list of symptoms.
yeah.
You can let me know if you feel any of these symptoms like me.
Eh, yeah, sure.
Okay,
Let's do
so
that.
first one, feeling nervous, restless, or tense.
Oh yeah, all the time. All of those.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's hard to rest.
Yeah, for me too. Even sometimes to sleep. The worst thing is if I wake up in the middle of the night, I can't fall asleep again. So if I wake up at 4 o'clock, then I'll be awake from 4 o'clock. And when my anxiety levels are high, anyway.
Oh, yeah. So that's part of the symptoms, having trouble sleeping.
Mm,
I'm good with that now, but sometimes it can take me a long time to fall asleep because I think way too much.
mm. Yeah, me too. And then too many things at once too. Like it's
Yeah,
like just thoughts that are yelling at you. Awful.
it's insane. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Next one, having a sense of impending danger, panic, or doom.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would say my base is my bottom line is not having those thoughts all the time, but then I do get pretty intense panic attacks, and they contain some really irrational thoughts about what's going on. So yeah,
Intense.
yes. And you?
It depends. I think I'm trying to control that with a lot of breathing,
Mm,
but yeah, I never had real panic attacks. Maybe once. I think I started to have one and I started to breathe uh, for 5 or 10 minutes. But yeah, it just felt like my chest was going to explode and I was starting to cry.
mm,
And then I sat on the floor and I took a deep breath.
yeah. I think that is what you have to do. But I think I started having really intense anxiety attacks when I had a lung disease, and I had part of my lung removed, and I had a whole thing, I had a tumor in my lung, and it was a pretty scary, um yeah, it was a pretty scary time. And then because of that, I have trouble with my lung, and I get pneumonia quite a lot. And sometimes when I get sick, I convince myself that I'm just that I can't breathe and that I'm dying. So then then when I don't breathe properly, my body, of course, some system shuts down. You don't get enough oxygen to your brain, and you get dizzy, and then you get everything. But everything just, it seems in line with being really sick.
Mm.
So for me, it's like I'm just convinced that I'm gonna die, and yeah. So I do try to do the breathing, but it's not. Yeah, I just don't. I just think I can't do it because it hurts, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Sometimes
it,
we really have to force ourselves,
yeah.
and
It's the
sometimes
rationality.
yeah,
It just goes out the window.
yeah. We know we
Yeah,
have to breathe, but sometimes we just don't want to do it or can't do it, and it makes it worse.
yeah, really does.
I'm gonna love this conversation. It's gonna be healing.
Yeah.
Having an increased heart rate, yes.
Yes.
For example, this morning, yeah. Breathing rapidly, yeah. So it's the same thing. Sweating, trembling, not for me.
No, not for me.
Good. Feeling weak or tired,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Because we think too much all the
Yeah.
time. There's so much going on, so we get tired easily.
Yeah. Yes. I think you get tired out from just your own brain sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I try to take naps or just lay on my bed and try to rest.
Mm,
Yeah, but it's hard sometimes. Trouble concentrating or thinking about anything other than the present
mm,
all the time.
all the time.
I don't really live in the present.
No, me neither. Like sometimes I have like a like a serious, lagging when someone talks to me, and I have to think my thoughts done, and then I can think about what they said to me, and I'll answer with like like multiple seconds delay because I'm not ever really there. I think.
Me too. And sometimes when someone talks, I I don't really listen to them. I do listen to them, but I'm somewhere else.
Yeah, me too. And then you have to process it somewhere, and you're like, "What? What did you say?" Like,
um, sometimes
yeah,
I'm just like, yeah, yeah, but I'm not there
no.
because
My God.
I worry too much about something else.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Having an upset stomach and other problems with digestion.
Yeah, yeah. That I hadn't thought that the problem was anxiety, but maybe.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a part of it,
No,
but I never had a good digestion. But I don't think it's because of anxiety.
no, I don't think so either. Maybe because I eat like shit when I get like really when I feel bad, I really just eat not the best things, and
Yeah,
then my digestion, of course, doesn't like that.
obviously makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, having difficulty controlling worry. Yep,
Yeah.
I think it's the worst part for me. Worry.
Yeah. It's not so bad for me. Like again, the bottom line, I think I'm very like water off a dog's back. Like things will be fine until then I will be like nothing is fine.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, it's either or.
Yeah.
Mm.
And last one, having the urge to avoid things that trigger anxiety.
No, I think I just do stuff.
That's good.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah, used to. I'm trying to move forward now. But yeah, for example, I stopped driving for 15 years because
Oh,
of
really?
anxiety. But back in the day, I didn't know I had anxiety.
No.
So my mind was just protecting myself, I think.
Hmm. Yeah, makes
And yeah,
sense.
so now I'm ready. So I've been driving again for 2 weeks now.
Okay. And how's
And,
that?
and I like that.
Nice.
It's fun. I
That's
get
good.
a little bit anxious, but it's fine. I'm driving with my friends now.
Mm,
Because back in the day, my dad really stressed me out and gave me all the anxiety I have now.
mm.
Not just with the driving, but everything. So it was really hard for me, but I am back.
That's good.
Slowly but surely.
I think I'm actually like the other way around. Like I will overextend. I will do everything. And I'm really bad at saying no. I'm just always like,
Exactly.
yeah. But then I will tire myself out. Like I'll say yes to traveling for a month and then go somewhere else to work, and then I will have not been home for months, and I will be so broke broken down like in every possible way, and I will be sick for weeks because like my body and my mind is just like you couldn't do that and you did that to yourself kind of.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
setting boundaries, I've been learning that too. Is
yeah, important.
15 years ago, I would say yes
Mm,
and all the time, and people would impose things to me and just force me to do things,
mm,
and I never get the chance to say no. So I think that's why the anxiety got so much bigger.
mm.
So yeah, that makes sense now.
Yeah, yeah. I'm also trying to be better at like being like, realistic about what I can actually do. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to protect ourselves.
Mm,
Maybe
yeah.
think before saying yes,
Yes. I'm trying.
or just say no right away and then say yes later.
Yeah.
My friend used to do that
To say no. But
all
then
the
you don't
time.
maybe you don't have the opportunity. I think like for me, I just say yes because I'm hoping that maybe I'll want to do it when the time comes. And and then there are things that I can't cancel, so I don't cancel those. So that would often um yeah, that will often be my friends. Like I will cancel on and like appointments with them because they are
Mm,
more understanding than any work situation. And that's not great always for my friendships that I always cancel because
yeah,
then I will have used all of my batteries on work stuff. And yeah, yeah,
yeah, that's hard.
yeah, it is.
So, when did you know you had anxiety?
Uh, I I don't think I actually knew before after I got sick and I got the anxiety attacks. I have been treated for it like previously because I sometimes I really had trouble going to work.
Mm,
If I didn't want to go, it was like I was sick, so I would call in sick all the time because I felt sick. And I think that I sort of figure that that was anxiety also because I would get on trains on my way to work and I would feel so sick that I'd have to go get off the train and go home and then I'd be fine. So yeah, that was definitely anxiety, but I didn't know what was going on.
mm,
Yeah. But I didn't know till maybe 2020 or something that it was a really big problem for me actually. Yeah.
yeah, because you got sick.
Yeah, and I had had the same thing even in school, in primary school, and like in yeah, I have had this problem forever, and I just thought that I was being dramatic or lazy or whatever, but that wasn't it. So
Yeah. What caused that? What do you think?
I think I just didn't have a lot of certainty in my life. And there was drinking going on in our house, and it was hardcore being a kid, I think.
Yeah, we all started doing childhood and yeah, family, obviously.
Yeah,
This is what I
yeah,
learned too. All started with my parents, but mostly my dad.
yeah.
Yeah, just I think he never knew how to deal with his emotions, so he didn't have any.
Mm,
So, and I had a lot of emotions, so I didn't know what to do with them. So I think I kept everything inside. And on top of that, there was so much judgment, and I always felt like I wasn't good enough
mm,
and unloved. And I think that triggered anxiety and stress and fear and all of that because I didn't know
mm.
how to deal with everything. And it took me 20 years to figure out how to heal from that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it makes sense. I mean, I think that is on the root of so many people's anxiety, like the uncertainty. Even I know, like now, anxiety is a wider spread, but I think that is like anxiety about the world situation. Like it's who knows what's going on ever. No one has any certainty. So yeah.
Yeah. So, how's it like to live with anxiety on a daily basis?
Um, yeah. It really differs. Every day is different, um, and sometimes it's not a big deal, and I'll be fine, and sometimes it is, and I'll be hiding from the world under covers, or in my bed, or yeah. It's not easy. You have to make some. Yeah, now you probably know better than me because it seems like you have you're better at saying no and making the right choices. I'm not always. So it is challenging.
It is challenging. That's a
Yeah.
lot of work
Yeah.
and it's very painful to
Yeah.
face anxiety and do the work.
Yeah.
It takes time, but we're gonna get there.
Yeah. I really hope so.
And you
Yeah.
said you were drinking your worries away to make anxiety go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did it impact your mental health?
I would say that that is yeah, from the song, the
Yeah.
Scream song. Yeah, that song is kind of written like in hindsight because is also kind of written about me not knowing what was going on. And I didn't try to drink anxiety away per se. I just tried to be more of the person I wanted to be, and or that person I felt like I was, that I couldn't really get through and I couldn't get like a handle on. So I would get drunk with my friends because I thought that I was a better version of myself. And I was probably very wrong, and I would probably have been a better version of myself if I had had more control over my life in general, because I didn't at that point. I was losing jobs because I was just messy, and I couldn't keep a job if I also wanted to go out and drink and come home at 5 at night and then get up for work and be hungover, and I was not in a good place at all. And I was living in Copenhagen, which is like the biggest city in Denmark,
Mm,
and that wasn't good for me either because there were just too many people and I was being super overwhelmed, and I felt very unimportant, I think, like in general.
wow.
Yeah.
Mm,
But then I moved to a smaller town, not much smaller, but Aarhus, and I got into like the music scene and the jazz scene because I come from jazz, and I felt more part of the city, and I didn't feel like I had to be like blackout drunk every weekend, every Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
mm,
So that made me feel better, not from knowing what to do or making any of the right decisions. Actually, I just think I got a better crowd and I found my place a little bit more.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah, me too.
So moving to a small town was much better for you then.
Yeah, now I live in like really further out in the countryside. I live in the middle of nowhere, and that's perfect because I travel so much for work, and I'll be out in all of these big cities, and then when I come home, there's just forest and woods and my dog and my cats and my partner, and yeah, it's very chill, and
Mm,
that just brings me down to another level, and yeah, that really works for me.
yeah, I love that.
Mm,
I don't like big cities either. I like it just for a day or a few days, but then I like being back in my hometown and I just like the quiet. I don't
yeah,
like big crowds and all that gives me
no,
anxiety.
yeah, me too. Me too. I
Just
was
so
just,
much noise.
yeah, I know. I was just at a festival because I was playing the festival and then I got some free tickets and then I brought my friends and it was like a 4 day festival. And a few years back, I went to the festival before knowing that I had like anxiety
Mm,
per se. And then I passed out and I felt really, really sick and I got like brought out by the sick personnel. I don't know what it's called, like Samarita, like people who take care of the sick people. Like
mm.
they drove me out of the festival and I was feeling so bad. And then all of a sudden I felt fine again. And so going back this year with my friends was like a different experience. And I tried to be like, okay, so we'll go in for a few hours and I won't drink today. And then I would have one day that I would drink, but we would stick together, all of us. And it did
Mm.
like, so like I sort of made some rules for how I was gonna exist at this festival because I knew that I had to do something different. And it kind of worked actually uh, which I was happy about, not
See, you
being
set
taken out.
boundaries.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. See, you can do it.
I do have boundaries. Yeah. Yeah. I am I do have boundaries. I do. And I'm trying to work on on it. But it is challenging when you also want to do the line of work that I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet. So, how does anxiety affect your relationship with others?
Mm, um, I don't think it really does. I don't think it's in my attachments so much. I think I have a good relationship
Mm.
to the people that I have relationships with. Yeah. How about you?
I think I found the right people in my life, so I don't have to. Yeah, it used to be hard back in the day. But
Mm,
when you grow up, you just find the right people to talk to
yeah.
and you feel safe.
Mm,
So that's easier.
yeah. I think looking back, like when you put it that way, I can also see that I will. When I was younger, I would be scared to talk to certain people or even some of my friends. If I thought that they were really cool, I was really scared that they'd see that I wasn't. But that might also just be it, like being a teenager or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I used to hang with toxic people or just people who make me feel like shit because I grew up thinking I was nothing.
Mm.
So this is why I was attracted to these people. And I realized that recently. But I'm good now. I have good people in my life.
That's very good. Good to hear.
Yeah. Do you remember a time where anxiety took control of your own body and mind? And how did you manage to survive this?
Yeah, I remember many times. Uh, uh, I mean, I had one time when I was going to the doctors because I wasn't feeling good, And then when I got to the city where my doctor's office is, and I parked in like the parking basement, and I sat in my car and I thought, oh no, something is very, very wrong. And then I went up the stairs to the shopping mall, and I had to go into a store and saying, I think I'm gonna pass out. Could you call me an ambulance? And they did. And I was just sitting on the floor, hyperventilating, and I was like, oh no, this is it. And then the ambulance came and they put all sorts of stuff like measuring my heart, they doing EKG, and then they said like, have you had an anxiety attack before? And I was like, yes, but this is not bad. But it turned out that it was. And yeah, that was like the second time I had called an ambulance because I was having an anxiety attack, and I felt very happy that I didn't live in a place where I had to pay for that ambulance, but also
Yeah, I bet.
very silly for wasting their time. But yeah,
Yeah, but you listen to your body and you ask for help.
yeah, I did.
That's
Yeah,
very brave.
yeah, it was, but I guess I felt very stupid afterwards. You know, you always do when you realize that you were so wrong and you didn't know how to read your own body. I mean, that's sometimes the biggest thing for me. Like I don't feel like I can trust myself to understand myself,
Mm,
and that's also scary, I think.
yeah. Are you hard on yourself too?
Oh yeah, very. Yeah, I'm like a perfectionist and to a level that I shouldn't be.
Mm,
But yeah, that's hard.
yeah, same for me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this conversation is almost depressing, but I
Yes,
love it.
it really is. We're so depressed. Oh.
No, it's good. We just talk
Mm.
about it, and I think we need it.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you do.
Yeah. But you said that anxiety never stopped you from doing things.
Yeah, that's not fully true. Like when my anxiety levels are high, it has definitely stopped me from doing things, and I will say no to stuff. Um, but I was like, for example, I was playing a festival uh this summer, and I was really nervous. And then I got on stage, and everything was completely off. Like the sound was off. I couldn't hear myself, and I couldn't hear my track. And it was like a big deal gig, and I had really been stressing over it. And then I was on stage, and I was like doing my thing, and I was smiling. I couldn't hear myself, and I knew that everything was going really bad, and that I was not singing in pitch because I hadn't any idea of how I sounded.
Mm,
And when I got off stage, my booker was there, and he said, "Yeah, that went so well." And I just started crying. And I said that was the worst thing that ever happened on a stage ever. And I got to the backstage room, and I was just crying, and my band left the room because I don't think they could really deal with me because I was just crying my eyes out. And then my partner and my friends was they had seen the gig, and then I got out, and they were like, "Yeah, that was so great." And then they looked at me, and I was just completely like dissolved. I had cried so much, and they were like, "Why are you even crying?" And I guess I didn't even show it on stage that I
mm,
felt like I was in like a tornado and everything went wrong. And I can't. I don't know how I did that. I guess I'm faking most of the time. Like I can pretend to be very there and happy go lucky when I'm outside of my house.
mm,
So I mean I think it's the overextending again, even when traveling and I'm feeling bad, and I will still hang out with people and try to network and whatever. And then going back to my room and feeling so bad. So I don't know. I
That's
should let it stop me.
overwhelming. Yeah,
Yeah.
that it's so overwhelming.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So, what does trigger anxiety for you?
Mm. Um, I don't know. I think like sometimes the unknown, like and and also like health issues really is a big thing for me. Yeah, or if I don't really get along with people and I can't really figure out if it's me and I'm not sure if I can read them properly and I'm unsure if they read me properly, like I can
Mm,
have like the social anxiety is like also a thing for me, but I try to like I don't know, be a normal person, but it's hard sometimes when your head is filled with the other things
yeah,
and it's just screaming at you, you know?
yeah. For me, it's always about other people's opinions.
Mm,
I would always think that they think something of me.
yeah. No, I get that. I have really been there out yeah for many years when like going to school and stuff. I always felt like the odd one out. But then I had a really good therapist at one point, uh, and she said to me, people mostly think about themselves.
Yeah,
And so you thinking that everyone is thinking about you or considering you or looking at your clothes or thinking about obsessing over something that you said is a little bit it's a little bit crazy. Why would they do that? Like you're the one who has that one line that you said stuck in your head because you think that it was stupid, but everyone else forgot it. Do you remember what they said? Kind of, and that made so much sense to me in a way that I have tried to let go of a little bit of that fear that everyone is judging me because like they don't care about me that much.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is what I keep repeating myself. I'm like, people don't care.
That's also not good if you feel like you were unloved as a child and you're like,
Yeah,
and people also don't care about me. But like, I'm sure that people who really care about you really cares about you and your well-being, but I don't think that, but they also know you really well and they don't judge you for the little things.
exactly. But sometimes it's just like maybe they think something bad about me.
Yeah. And actually what I think worked also really well was like I would have like old situations stuck in my head, like stuff that was like 5 years ago, and I would feel really bad that I just said something to a friend or something, but I didn't want to bring it up because I was sure that I hurt their feelings or something. And then at one point I thought maybe I should ask some of these people if something that if this situation is also something that they think about every day or is it just me? And
Yeah,
then I started like saying to people, I have this thing that I want to discuss with you. And for the most part, they would be like, I don't even remember that. So that kind of helped me with a lot of like the guilt, anxiety stuff because you can just ask people. You can just ask people what they're thinking. Like if my partner's looking mad and I don't know why, and I'll be so sure that it's because of something that I did. And uh, like back in the day, I would just be so sad. And now I will be like, are you mad at me for some reason? And he will
mm,
tell me that he's not. That so that really helps. Just being forthcoming.
yeah. Communication is key
Yeah.
because I think we kept a lot inside.
Hmm.
So now we have to speak up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. And I do get it about health issues and all that. I struggled with that too, with health issues, and still do kinda. So
Oh no,
it,
I'm
it
sorry.
it just gives a lot of anxiety and the fact that you always think that you're alone in this,
Mm.
and that makes it harder. But
Yeah.
yeah, I get it.
But I think Mm, you are alone in your body, and I think that sometimes is the big struggle because it's really hard to explain to someone what's going on in your body. And I know we all have a body, but you do feel like you're trapped in it, right? I mean, I
Yeah.
do anyway. Like the whole like the lung thing was like it was scary for me. Like I really thought I was like for real before I got the tumor removed. I thought I was gonna die. Like that was a couple of months where I was super scared, and I was just trapped in this body, and that was weird.
Mm, that's so scary.
Yeah,
Because health is the most important thing. If we don't have that, what do we have? So,
yeah,
yeah, it just reminds you that life is so precious.
it does. It does.
Yep. So, does music and songwriting help you heal your mental health?
Yeah, I think sometimes it does. Um, Sometimes it's just work, but sometimes it does help me. Especially my own songs, they are like an outlet, I think, for saying some things that is like deep within me and I want to get out. I also write songs that aren't personal, but the personal stuff is definitely an outlet.
Mm,
Yeah.
I bet.
But you write, how does that help you in any way? Do you write anything else than the blog?
Yeah, I do write my own thoughts
Mm.
when I feel
Mhm.
negative thoughts. But now I'm trying to do the opposite and try to write positive things that happen during the day because
Mm.
it helps me stay grounded and grateful because I'm always super hard on myself. I always see the negative. So I'm trying to find positivity now.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard for me.
Yeah, I see that. I think that um for writing a song, uh I no, how am I gonna say this? I will also try to have a positive spin on it
Mm,
often. Maybe it's not in the lyrics, maybe they're not hopeful as such, but I will have the song feel hopeful, or I will have something that isn't just the most depressing thing you've ever heard. And that is not only because I am aware that there are good things in life, but also because uh, that's what I like. I like to have both things in there, you know. I want it
mm,
to contain more than just being sad, and and that's also like a challenge when writing the song because you want it, you can't only have the bad sides in there.
mm,
But I do have sometimes like writing the really hopeful songs that are just happy and happy and happy. I'm not good at those songs because I'm not that person, which is fine for me, but not always for if you want to do like dance stuff and you want a DJ to put it out. And sometimes they just want relatable songs that are about being happy, and I don't know how to do that.
mm.
Yeah.
It's too happy for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Are people that happy, honestly?
Honestly, I was going to ask you. And what makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Um, well, mm, my animals, my pets,
I love
and
that.
the people in my life, the good people in my life, and yeah, eating. I really like eating. I like eating candy, and that's not good, but it makes me happy for a while, and then it makes me really mad that I
Yeah,
ate
because it's
all the
sugar.
candy. Yes. I wish I could say something more profound. but I think it's the little things for me, like maybe the little moments and nature and walking in nature and being like, whoa, look at that. Look at this view, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
What makes you happy?
Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing. I'm not.
I'm not happy. I guess music, obviously music, food,
Mm,
tea,
yeah.
um, eating with my friends,
Yeah.
taking long walks. Yeah, I love walking, makes me feel so good. And helping people, doing this podcast, having
Mm,
this conversation with you. But yeah, small things. I love eating too.
yeah. I also really like really good food, like really expensive food that I don't have the finance to actually
Me
eat,
too.
but I'll do it anyway because it's my favorite
Same.
thing. I will
Me
save
too.
up and then I'll go to like a fancy restaurant that will give me like 7 courses, and that will be like the highlight of my
I
yeah
love
my
that.
year. Yeah, I love that too.
I'm gonna do that too soon. I found a place in Paris. You go on a cruise
Oh.
and you pay, I think it's 779 euros for brunch for two
Hmm.
hours. And yeah,
That sounds nice.
I'm gonna do this. And it's
Yeah.
not that expensive, 79.
No, you get a cruise and food. That
Yeah,
sounds
for 2 hours.
ideal. That's my favorite activity. I think I would do that.
Exactly. I always think about food when I go somewhere. I don't really care about the rest. Shopping and food.
Yeah, yeah, same. You don't even go see the highlights or the temples or anything. I'll just be like, what are we gonna eat?
Exactly.
Yeah. No, same.
So, how do you take care of yourself every day? Do you have any things you do every day to take care of your mind?
Mm, no, I guess I do. It's more like a methods thing. I'm really bad at like having a rhythm of like a day. And that's not always like the easiest, but I do lists. I have lists and
Mm,
lists and lists of things I have to do. And then I will try to eat breakfast because you should. And I have the dog, so I will take walks, which is nice for me. And then we'll come to around dinner time, and I'll be so surprised that I have to eat dinner. And then I have to go to the store and try to make up something to eat. And no, I'm very bad at routines. So I should be better at that and like have like me make meal plans and stuff. But I don't. So I can't say anything. Sometimes I take what's it called? Like a bath, but we have like a top,
mm,
and that's nice. When I need a little bit of silence, I'll just be in the top for like an hour.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's the little things.
Yeah. What do you do?
Oh, I'm the opposite. I have a big routine.
Oh, really?
I like it, but sometimes I think it's kind of boring, but it also really helps me
Mm,
to do the same things every day, to wake up and eat breakfast and breathe for 5 minutes and do yoga and work and breathe again. Sometimes I go out and take a walk. And yeah, I need to work out and breathe and just be calm with meditation too. I've been trying to do that more and more because it really helps me. And yeah, that's the routine I have.
it sounds good.
Most
I
days I
feel
do
like
that.
I should look into the breathing. You do a lot of breathing.
Yeah, because anxiety is something, so we need to calm the nerve and
Yeah.
yeah,
I've been trying.
You can just breathe for 5 minutes, even just for yeah, in the morning when you wake up.
Hmm. Okay, I'll look into it. Uh, right, yeah. My routine is really bad. But it's also because I'm never home. But then sometimes I'll go work out or I'll do yoga and it's just really random. When I wake up, I'll see if there's any teams I want to join on in the fitness center. And I don't even have it planned from the day before. It's just like it's messy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard when it's messy.
Yeah. But I kind of thrive in chaos. I think that's what I was brought up in, so
Mm,
that's what I have.
I love that.
Yeah.
And what did your anxiety teach you?
Nothing yet. Have you learned anything?
Honestly, I learned a lot, but I don't think I learned from anxiety. I don't know. It's because I'm still processing and healing from that.
Yeah. I think I probably taught me how to deal with it, but not, I mean, I would rather not have it. I would
Yeah.
because I don't need it. Yeah, I don't think it's actually doing
Oh
anything
man, I'm sick and
good.
tired of it.
Yeah, me too.
God,
It is a lot.
we just have to do so much work. Ugh.
Yeah,
I need a moment where I don't think at all.
yeah, me too. Like, have you ever? I guess you do. You do the meditating. I can't. I cannot. I can't sit there and not think. That is impossible for me.
I still think
Oh, okay.
it's
But
part
are
of
you
the
not supposed to
meditation.
not?
It's part of the meditation. You have to let the thoughts come in,
Mm,
but you have to watch them and not overthink
mm,
your thoughts. So it's a bit hard, but I'm trying to do that, to have the thoughts and let them go and go back to the breathing part. But yeah, it's not easy for us because we're not trained to do that. Well, the brain
no,
don't want to do that.
no, it really doesn't. It just won't shut up. Yeah.
Even when we sleep.
Yeah, I know. It is awful.
Yep. So yeah, goodbye anxiety, please go away.
Yes. Yeah. Did you ever try to like medicate it away? Like,
You know what? I've been taking saffron. I don't know if you heard about that, but it really helps with anxiety and stress. So
saffron, just the herb?
I take pills.
Okay.
I've been taking pills every day for 2 months or maybe more. And it's really magical somehow because
Really?
I still think a lot, but it's like I don't really care that much. And I think it really helps with my driving because, you know,
Hmm.
I haven't driven a car for 15 years. And somehow I was like, okay, I can do it now.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm taking this and magnesium.
Hmm. Yeah, I also do like magnesium, all the supplements. I don't know if it's doing anything, honestly, but I guess it keeps me healthier. So I'll just do it anyway. Do the fish oils for the brain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I tried when I was younger, I was on antidepressants and stuff, but it didn't work for me. I felt like I was not being myself or I wasn't in my body somehow. It
Mm,
was really weird. So I stopped taking those and then I felt better. But no, I do believe that if you need it, you should be taking it. But
yeah.
yeah, it's also finding out what works for you. And if it's just really taking care of yourself and being and being kind to yourself. I think that's my biggest thing. I'm just trying to be nice to myself. And if I can't do something, that's fine. That's not the end of the world ever.
Exactly. Find
Yeah.
kindness.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, I do recommend saffron.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try
It,
it.
it
I'll try
helps.
anything, as I said.
I talked to my friend the other day and he was like, okay, I'm going to try because he's also anxious. And he was like, I did try the day after we texted and he feels like he had so much hate towards people and just a lot of anger. And now he feels more at peace.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's weird what it does.
Yeah. I heard that ashwagandha should do the same thing, kind of.
Yeah.
And I tried that for a little while, but I didn't really have any, yeah, feelings about it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
tried, but I don't think it was that good for me
No.
because it didn't help with my health condition. I have Graves' disease, and I think
Mm.
it went didn't go the right way for me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Then no.
Yep.
Do you play
Sorry.
music as well, or you just love it?
I just love it.
Okay.
And yeah, and I love helping artists. And I used to sing when I was a baby, when I was a teenager.
Mhm.
And then, no, I just decided to listen to it and love it.
Yeah, I love that. I love when people love music.
It makes me
Even,
happy.
yeah. Well,
When
that's what it's supposed to do.
you put the music on your headphones, and I don't know, it just makes me feel calm and happy.
Hmm.
So thank you for your music.
Yeah. No, no worries. I made it for you. So.
Yeah, that Scream song, when I realized it was about anxiety, I was like, okay, that's my anthem.
Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, mine too. Because that is kind of how it feels a little bit like when you get so overwhelmed that you just want to scream. Like,
Oh my God, yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes I try to scream, but I don't want to scream too much. So I'm like screaming my pillow.
Yeah. I used to do it. I go into the forest out like in the middle of nowhere and just scream. And it's really cathartic. It's
Oh
nice.
God. I wish I
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah. I did it in the song as well. Like I think they were shocked in the studio when I was like, okay, listen, I'm gonna scream. And they were like, yeah, yeah, sure. And then I was like, ah. And I don't, they did not expect me to scream. Yeah. Thought it needed it, you know?
Yeah, therapy. You
Yeah.
have to scream. I'm gonna have to do this and go
Yeah.
somewhere and scream
Yeah.
super out loud.
Yeah, you do. It's nice.
I will.
Yeah. Good.
Last question for you. What message do you want to give to anyone struggling with anxiety?
Yeah, what do I want to say? I want to say, like, honestly, just be kind to yourself and ask for help, especially if you're a young person and you don't really understand what's going on. Like, um, tell someone and don't don't feel alone. Don't be alone. And
Mm.
yeah, talk to your people about it.
Thank you so much for listening. Anxiety is quite something. It's very hard to live with it on a daily basis. I do have tools to deal with anxiety, but it's very, very difficult. Constant thoughts all the time, a lot of worry all the time. I am always tense and it's hard for me to rest and concentrate. It's honestly one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with. But talking about it and knowing about it makes a big difference. If you also struggle with anxiety, you are not alone. Talk to someone, talk to me. We're in this together. See you in 2 weeks, and thank you so much for listening. Take care of your mind.